Hello, I'm Chris and I'd like to welcome you to the companion YouTube channel for the blog known as Fat50andrunningamarathon.com. In this introductory video, I'd like to explain who I am and what I'm trying to accomplish here. A little about myself. I'm 47 years old. I stand 5 feet 9 inches tall. I weigh 288 pounds, and 2 years ago, in 2017, I survived a heart attack while on my honeymoon. I've been fat since childhood, and I had pretty much resigned myself to being that way forever, and because of that, I've treated my body poorly most of my life. A year ago, in 2018, when I met with my cardiologist for the first annual checkup since the heart attack, I was feeling kind of down, because I hadn't lost as much weight as I had hoped to, and I didn't think I had achieved as much as I had needed to. He, on the other hand, was pleased with my progress, and he told me that I was doing well enough that I could train for a marathon if I wanted to. And at first I laughed at him and said, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. It's something I had never ever considered myself doing. In fact, I don't care much for running at all. But as time went on, and I've been going through something of a metamorphosis since the heart attack, I asked myself, what exactly is it that's keeping me from training and then running in a marathon? And the truth of the matter is I didn't really have any excuse. I didn't have any reason. And I knew perfectly well that it was a good thing for me to do, and the more I thought about it, the more I realized it was something that I actually needed to do. But I didn't just want to train for a marathon or, lose some weight, jog through a marathon, and then go right back to leading the sedentary lifestyle that I'd been leading. So I decided, well, what if I ran the marathon when I turned 50? That would give me over 3 years to focus on what exactly it meant to be leading a healthy lifestyle. And that's ultimately what I was trying to achieve by doing this. So if you're like me and you've spent your entire life fighting the battle of the bulge and making excuses rather than doing much of anything, making occasional efforts and seeing occasional progress and feeling occasionally good about the progress you made, only to just let it go to hell afterwards, then I suggest you follow me along in this journey. It's not going to be pretty. And if you go to the blog that I mentioned before, fat50andrunningamarathon.com, every Wednesday I'm going to give a check-in with my weight, and I'm going to show you a picture from the night before in which I'm wearing nothing but boxers. And I promise you, that is not pretty at all. But the truth of the matter is, I didn't have much of a choice but to make a transformation in my life. Because I realized as I lay in the hospital bed that not only was I fat and had just survived a heart attack, and as I was getting prepared for a quadruple bypass, I realized that I had little to show for my life. I'm on my second marriage with the woman I love dearly and deeply, but she's really all I have to show for my life. I have no real assets. The only accomplishment I have is going to college years after starting initially. So on this journey and on this video, I'm going to be looking to improve myself in as many ways as possible. And I do have a 3-year breakdown for the training for the marathon. This first year, from the year of being 47, I plan on trying to just get rid of as much flab as humanly possible. The year that I turn 48, I plan on toning my body into a runner's body. In the year I turn 49, I plan on running several mini marathons or 5K runs. I plan on actually acclimating my body to the running process so that when I turn 50, I'll be able to run a marathon and do so because I know it was something that I needed to do. By making this a 3-year process, I'd like to think that in the years that follow running the marathon, I'll be leading a healthier lifestyle. But the truth of the matter is, nobody really knows what's going to happen in the future. I have resolved that this is something I'm going to do when I turn 50. And if you'd like to come along in the process and follow me and see how I do, and I promise you there's going to be a lot of failures along the way. The blog is a few months old, and what you're going to see in the blog, honestly, is more failure than success. Um, if you want to follow along just to laugh at me, that's fine too. This is going to be a difficult journey. I don't plan on it being easy, but I'm looking to improve not only my physical status, but my financial status and my emotional status. I'd like to be just an all-around better person so that when I do hit that milestone of 50, I'm somebody completely different than I am right now at 47. So I invite anybody who's ever had any struggle of any kind and felt that it was impossible to overcome to follow me on this. Um, there's going to be a lot of screw ups along the way. I've known from my own past history that this is not going to be a case of somebody who coming in and doing what they're supposed to do every single day. And obviously, at 5'9" and 288 pounds, I'm not a hard body. And this isn't somebody coming on and saying, hey, I'm an exercise guru and I'm going to show you what to do. I mean, if that's what you want, there's plenty of videos for that. But rather, this is the video for some people who out there who just want to see an actual process, and I'm signing up for a 3-year process to get myself into runner's condition by the time I turn 50. So I thank you for watching this, and I hope you'll like and comment, and and I want to hear what other people have to say too. This is not a case of me saying, look, everybody, I've got all the answers. I don't have the answers. I'm just trying to find information as I go along, and I'm trying to lead a better lifestyle and lead a healthier lifestyle and try to accomplish more in my own life. So uh, if you're looking for somebody who, can possibly show you what not to do by screwing up on a regular basis, then this is going to be a channel for you. So I'm going to sign out now. I've got I'd like to think that the other videos are going to be a little more polished than this, and maybe they will and maybe they won't. I do have another YouTube channel. It's called The Blue Collar Beer Gentleman, and on that channel I review craft beers that come in around the $2 price range. I also try and make videos where I'm learning the process. Well, I'm in the process of trying to learn the ins and outs of being a gentleman and conducting myself in a gentlemanly way. I've always been kind of rough around the edges, and I'm realizing that I'd like to maybe smooth down some of those edges. I'm still a blue collar guy, always will be, but in the end, I realized that being blue collar didn't mean that you had to be obnoxious or boorish, and so that's what that channel is about. This channel, however, is pretty much about the emotional and physical, and yes, I'm even going to include in this channel financial struggles that I'm encountering, and I just hope that you'll follow along and you'll follow the blog at Fat50 and runningamarathon.com, and I'm going to sign out on this, and I just want to thank everybody, and I want to thank everyone who supported me along the way, and there'll be more about that. But for now, I just thank you again for watching, and hope that you'll like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.